Hey, this is Dr. Valadares here at Vixen Plastic Surgery. Again, I want to go through a great Lipo 360 with BBL, with the liposuction of the thighs, so you can see the results. I always sit down, I talk with my patients. We spend a lot of time talking. I ask them what they want. I ask patients to give me wish pictures so I can see what do they want, so I can say, yes, you'll get close to what you want. You might need a second round, or you might never really look like that. I try to be very honest with folks, and I like to create a realistic expectations. So what do I see with this particular patient? You can see she's had previous liposuction, so you know that this is her second round. So this patient is obviously looking for a larger butt. So what does she tell me? When she tells me, I write it. Patients tell me whether it's breast, I write it on the chest. If it's a lipo, I'll write it on the belly. If I have to write it on the butt, I go ahead and I do. That way, I know exactly what I'm doing in surgery. So she told me she wants crazy big. Now I say, hey, you're very small, you have a low BMI, we need to take more fat from other places. She says, well, take them from my thighs. So you can see I've marked the thighs here to get us extra fat so I can give her what she wants. She told me I want high lats and I want my butt to look like round balls, almost like basketballs. And she also said that these are areas that are kind of dented that bothers her. I can't always deliver everything I want, but I do my best. If you get everything you want in one round, hallelujah. If not, you know that there's always another round that I can do. In addition, I say, well, if I have a small amount of fat, how do you want me to do it? She said, well, I want 60% of my fat in my hips and 40% in my butt. And again, I will try to deliver. Let's go ahead. From here, I'm gonna try to make her waist smaller. By making her waist smaller and then by adding here into the hips, I can make the waist look much smaller and I can make the butt look much bigger by making the waist look smaller. So let's come on over here. Here you can see the waist is much smaller. I've tried to use the same incisions. If I can, I will. If they're in the right spots, I will use them. If not, I'm not going to struggle. I want you to have good results. I have added here into her hips to giving her these high lats that she wants. I have actually created nice round buttock on both sides. And then also from here, I have been able, you can see a little bit more bruising. I've been able to fill out the areas that were a little dented. Here from her thigh again, it's just a little bit. I'm not looking to really take a whole bunch. I'm looking to make this area look nicer. And again, I want it to look more natural, but I think this patient had a great result. As long as you know that if you don't have a whole lot of fat, you need to choose other areas or you need to gain some weight. And again, I do write all of this down. I take pictures, I go over with the patient so that they understand what they're asking me, so that I understand, and then I'll leave myself a little note. This is like you leave yourself a sticker saying, don't forget the milk, don't forget the eggs when you go do your groceries. Again, this is Dr. Valadares, hoping to see you soon and make you curvy, sexy, and feel beautiful.